Samurais, I'm back. You might have thought you could get rid of me, but not going anywhere. We're doing karate, and that's what we're going to focus on. Now, last week we talked about optimism and how optimism is looking on the brighter side of things. That even in a negative situation, it's only temporary. And how optimism, we can use our optimism to change challenging situations and to look at the bright side of things. So today I want to talk a little about health. And health really is nutrition, what you're eating. You know, you shouldn't be on the couch eating animal crackers, stuffing your face with pretzels and Cheetos and stuff like that, or whatever, chips. But good nutrition, good healthy nutrition. Physical activity, such as doing karate here on the Zoom classes or on the YouTube channel, the website. Good hygiene, so important, right? Washing your hands, making sure you get your fingers, your thumbs, everything, get up to the wrist, washing with soap, sing the happy birthday song, make up your own song. That's how you can be creative. Make up your own song, okay? Put it on YouTube. And then sleep, getting good, proper sleep. Just because you don't have school doesn't mean you can stay up all night and hang out and do whatever, right? And binge watch Netflix, okay? And less stress. Part of less stress comes from being able to have that activity, being able to have good nutrition, getting sleep, being able to relax and breathe. One of the breathing techniques that you can do is to feel that first initial breath in, that first nanosecond of breath that comes in, and then that first nanosecond of breath that goes out. Practice that for a while, that type of breathing. Reduce your stress. All right, so with that being said, let's talk a little about what we're going to do, and let's bow in. Let's face the showman. Showman ni taishi. Showman ni, right? Otagai ni taishi. Otagai ni, right?
Sensei ni, right?
All right, good. So warm-ups again. You can do some warm-ups. I challenge you right now. Whatever age you are, this is the 9 to 14 or 15, 16-year-old group, the teens. I challenge you, whatever age you are right now, do that age in push-ups. If you're 10, do 10 push-ups. If you're 12, 12. If you're 9, you got 9. If you're watching this video and you're only 7, double it. Do 14. Okay. Go ahead. I'll wait while you do your push-ups. That's your warm-up. Come on. Pump them out. All right. Good. Now, don't get up. Don't get up. Stay down there. Now do your same age in sit-ups. Yep, go ahead. Do some sit-ups. I can't wait to get Eric Jensen in here to do a whole warm-up. That kid's going to be sweating. I'm going to make him work. I'll reward him with a pizza or an ice cream afterwards. All right, now I just don't want to be standing around here. But those are things that you can do for your warm-up. So if I ask you to do some warm-ups, do your age in jumping jacks, do your age in push-ups and sit-ups, mountain climbers, whatever it is. Pick an activity because you want to stay healthy. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is stances. We've been working on blocks, punches, kicks, but what about your stances? Basically, there are two types of stances that you have. One stance is a stance that's very mobile, moves you around, and that would be your walking stance. Okay? So your walking stance, your fighting stance, whatever that shallower depth between your feet are, that's going to be the stance that allows you to be more mobile. Whether you slide up, whether you take a burst, or whether you step forward. Those type of motions are going to be able to get you to move around. So again, you would have a natural step forward. Just step, boom. Very mobile with your stance. Move. You might have to move to the side, right? Shuffle. So your shuffle or burst, let's call it a burst, is where we pick up the front foot and push with the back. Here's your burst. Burst. Now you can burst forward, you can burst back. Good. Your half a step is where you slide the back foot up, then step. A little shuffle. Shuffle forward, shuffle back. Shuffle forward, shuffle back. Okay? And then if you want to work a cross step where you're crossing in front to take a little more stance, you can do that. Cross back, cross in front. But that type of movement gets you to be more mobile. So then there's rooting, stances that root you. When do you need those? Well, maybe in a physical confrontation in close quarters where you're grabbed. You don't want to be upright and lose your footing or get your feet swept. So think about sinking, rooting, dropping down. What stances do that for you? Your shikodachi, your front stance. If you use a back stance, your back stance. Front stance. Shift to a shikodachi. Shuffle in these stances. Movement is important as well. Shifting from one rooted stance to the next. Keep your hands up. Step, sink, shift. So you have two stances or two types. One that's mobile, one that's you're shifting. What I'd like you to do is take a moment and practice those. So we've talked about practice before where we can alternate between slow and fast, fast and slow. Start with being mobile and just move. Just work it slow. Then start to add in some speed. Take a step, shuffle back, cross step. Whatever it is, move around. Work slow, work fast. Now add in combinations of rooting. So go from rooting, shifting in your rooted stance, to then being mobile. Be mobile, then root. Be mobile, then root. Okay, so you ready? Hands up. Be mobile. Move around. Root. That's it. Sink. Sink. Now shift. Move. Now be mobile. Move. Move around. Sink. Mobile. Move. Sink. Sink. Shift. Shift. Sink. Mobile. Sink. And come up. Good. So that's an exercise that you can do to work your basics on shifting, sinking, and being mobile. So now let's take a skill. Let's take another skill. Let's take that hook punch that we did last week. We talked about the hook punch, and we talked about shutting it down, closest weapon to closest target, then holding on, and then working some knees. All right. Let's say you don't want to shut it down. You missed that opportunity of when the hand is behind the shoulder line. Now it's too far up. So what can you do? Well, begin to go into a cover, duck, move, and come up on the other side of it. So you don't have to wait for it to get there. And if you miss the opportunity of shutting it down, move. Duck under it. Get your hands up, protect inside, make your cover, whatever it is, duck. Get underneath it. Now while you're underneath it, have your eyes open. You should be able to see, right? Can you hit? Can you strike the groin? Can you come up from behind? Can you grab the shoulders? Hands are up. In comes that big hook punch. Duck. Duck under it. Whoa, where'd you go? Uh-oh. Now you're behind me, right? Now your hands are on my shoulders, so if I try to turn, you've got some pressure there. So what do? Let's duck, come underneath, and hit. You can hit to the groin, hit to the midsection, come up. Put your hands on the shoulders. Take your foot and tomtoy, stomp, fumikomigari, stomp the back of the knee down. Hands are up. Duck, hit, come up, grab the shoulders, stomp into the leg, pull them down. So now you have them. You have the control here. You can Turn them like turning the steering wheel and bring them to the ground. Don't practice on your younger brother or younger sister. All right. So we worked a little on movement. We worked on our technique of moving underneath the hook punch. And when you move underneath that hook punch, hit, strike the groin, strike the midsection, come up underneath on the other side, behind the back, grab the shoulders, stomp the leg, pull them back down, be in control of the body. We talked about our health, overall health. That good health, total health, and well-being is being free of disease. We do that through proper nutrition, physical activity, good hygiene, sleep, and then reducing stress. Well, it's been a great time to work with you, Samurais. I will see you again on one of the Zoom classes, so be ready and practice. Always practice and help. Don't forget to help your parents at home. Let's face the showman. Shomani Taishi. Shomani. Ready? Let's face one another. Otagai ni Taish. Otagai ni. Right?
Sensei ni, right?
Domo. Arigato gozaimasu, sensei. Arigato gozaimashita. I will see you all soon. Have a great day.